All right, you've done it, but now people are asking, you've invested in some technology, how do you use it to get better? Let's talk about swing changes using a camera. My favorite one, the Liveview, and I'm going to show you the 3 reasons why I specifically like this camera for all that it does. Before we get into 3 ways, it is Cyber Monday. Make sure you check out all the deals that are still going on. Mevo Plus, Mevo, you've got Perfect Practice, the Stack System, discounts of everything that I know down below, Red Rooster, 24/7, looking for an enclosure or hitting mats, things like that. You can check all that stuff out down below. Now, let's talk about the 3 ways I like to use video to be able to improve my swing. So number 1, video is a mirror. Okay, a mirror is all it really is, okay? It's the opportunity for me to be able to check my swing, and when I'm using a device like Liveview, I don't necessarily care about having it recorded all the time, because what I really want to be able to do is be able to make swings and say, all right, I feel like I need to do this, and now as I'm doing this, I can check it out down in the mirror and see what that looks like. Am I hitting my positions as I'm going? So for me, for example, I like to feel the center of mass of the golf club. The center of mass is where the club balances, and then it's actually just a little bit off the club. I like to feel like that stays in between my arms as I go, okay? All the way through. I don't like to see the club get way behind. I like to see it stay more in front, and then I can go from there. So I keep checking those positions as I go. So I'm not using a ball. I'm just literally looking at how I'm going to move the club as I go. While I'm doing that, I'm going to check a couple of items, like where's the club face? Where is it relative to where I want the ball to start? For me, I need to make sure it's open because I'm trying to hit more of a draw. So I want that ball to start more to the right. I don't want to hit pull draws, okay? So that's just one of the ways that I think using the camera is really going to be helpful. Number 2 reason I like to use the camera is I want feedback on when I actually pull a golf ball in and I go for an actual shot. So I've done my mirror work. That was something we've always had to do before. You had to carry around a big giant mirror. Now we don't have to do that. And the same thing, we used to have to carry around camcorders, you know, the things with the, you know, even when you had the VHS camcorders, I used to have the little mini ones, but you would carry that around with your tripod and all that, and it was pretty hefty and a pretty big experience to do that, and you really couldn't watch it on demand at that time. So when I do this, as I've worked on my swing, after I've done about 10 minutes or so of my rehearsals, what I'm going to do is actually check my swing, and I'm going to make very slow golf swings, okay? About 30% effort is about what we're looking at. And as we do that, what I love is I can set the Liveview into contact mode or impact mode, and so when I make a swing, once I make contact with the ball, it reads it, and it's going to give me the feedback, and it's also going to play it back and let me know what's going on. And I can check to see if I'm getting where I want to get to. If I'm not, I'm going to go back to step 1. I'm going to work on my positions and see what we get to. Now, one of the reasons we do this at slow speed, when you're trying to change your swing, you want to slow down because you can actually feel how things are working, okay? You can actually feel how things are working, as opposed to if you're swinging full speed, a lot of times athleticism comes in play, and you can make some things work, but you're not going to have a feel for the mechanics, or you're not going to know if your mechanics are good. If you have good mechanics and your swing is working well, you should be able to hit the ball at any speed, okay? So slow it down, get a look at it, and as we go. Now, the last reason that using a camera, and for me, the Liveview works so good, is I'm using it as a tool to record keep. When I'm swinging well, I'm going to get up here after I've done a few slow-mos. You know, I've done probably 30 minutes of between doing no ball, just checking my positions in the mirror, to slow motion swings, feeling like I really got it. What I'm going to end my session on is I'm going to just take a couple hacks at it, right? My gamer swing. And what I'm doing is I'm recording each one of those, and I'm going to save my best one so I have it on record. I want to keep my swing on record. So I use an app called Coach Now. We use it in all of our programs. It's a great app to be able to just keep things. It's like a digital filing cabinet. And so, hey, this is when I was swinging it good. Throw it in there, because you are going to have a time when you need to go back to it. So if I feel like I'm swinging it good, I'm going to get a full in swing. See how it looks. If I like it, that goes in the file cabinet. And I'm going to take a look, like that one I felt pretty good about. So we're going to take that into the filing cabinet, keep that on record. If I feel like things are getting off, I've got something to compare to down the road, and I'm going to be able to make my swing get back on track a little bit faster and a little bit easier. All right, so those are the 3 ways I use a camera to better my golf swing. Now, people will say, Scott, why don't you use your phone or anything like that? Well, first off, the very first reason, using it as a mirror, that is the most important reason, if you ask me. If I'm going to make a swing, I need to feel where I'm going. I feel like my swing is going like over my head when I'm making it right now, but because I have the video feedback, I know, hey, that's not too bad. It actually is where I want it to be. If I'm using my phone, I'm not able to rehearse positions and see where I can get to. Also, you can draw lines and stuff like that. I use my body parts typically more, but you can do that as well if you have a coach that's giving you some of that stuff. You also, when you're using your phone, you're gonna have to hit a shot, go record, go back to it. It's very, very slow. And so I don't personally like that when I'm just trying to get a feel. Like, I want every swing. I want to record every single swing when I'm making it. I go from, all right, I'm making my swings with the mirror. Now I'm going to put the ball in play at slow speed. I'm recording every single swing, and that's going to be long and repetitive and really tedious. If I have to keep going back to my phone, I'm not really going to want to do it, to be honest. And so I want that feedback. I want it to be as easy as possible. And so for me, if I'm going to make a change, having something that makes it easy, like the Liveview, is going to be the best. There's other options out there, but this is the one that for me has worked the most consistently. It's the easiest to travel with, and it's the easiest to set up. So that's how I changed my swing. That's how I've got it to change relatively quickly, and I'm getting more and more confident, and ball striking has become one of the best parts of my game currently. So check it out. Get into the labs this winter that you have set up. Get working on your swing. You'll be ready to go for the spring. If you have questions about it, please comment down below. And as always, thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video.
So you should know.